Last week we talked about graphing the equation of a line when you're given the slope and the y-intercept, which was the most straightforward one because you just needed to plug it into the y equals mx plus b formula. We also discussed graphing or writing the equation of a line giving the point and the slope, any point. So we used the point-slope formula. We were also able to manipulate the slope-intercept formula in order to write the equation of a line there as well. Tonight, you're going to learn how to write the equation of a line given 2 points. So we want to write the equation of a line that passes through the points -2, -1, and 3, 4. As we look at this, we have our steps down here. From before, in order to write the equation of a line, we need the point and the slope. So here we have 2 points, and you'll find that we're able to use either one of them. What we need to do first is calculate the slope. Remember your slope formula, m equals y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. y2 is 4 minus -1, there's y1, over x2, which is 3, minus -2. So these become 5 over 5, which is the same as 1. So at this point, we have the slope and a point. We can use either point. I'm going to go ahead with the point-slope formula. Y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. To avoid the negatives, I'm going to go ahead and use 3, 4 here. So I have y minus 4 is equal to 1 times the quantity x minus 3. Multiplying anything by 1 doesn't change the right-hand side. Y minus 4 is equal to x minus 3. And the last thing we'd have to do is add 4 to both sides. We get y is equal to x plus 1. So as we did here, the first thing we had to do was calculate the slope. That is really the only different step in this process, is we have to find the slope. And then we can use either way from before, using either one of the points, as step 2 says. I know step 3 here says use the point-slope formula, but if you would like to use y equals mx plus b, then by all means go ahead and do that. We're going to take a look at a couple more examples here. Right here. We'll start on the left-hand side. We're writing the equation of the line that goes through the point 1, 6, and 3, -4. So again, our first step, we have to calculate the slope. -4 minus 6 all over 3 minus 1. -4 minus 6 is -10. 3 minus 1 is 2. This gives us a slope of -5. So again, it does not matter which point we pick. I'm going to go ahead and use the slope-intercept formula here just to refresh that with those of you that like to use that. So we'll use y equals mx plus b. And I'm going to go ahead and use the point 1, 6. So that means I'll put 6 in for y. My slope is -5. My x is 1. And we have plus b. So that gives me 6 is equal to -5 plus b. From here, I need to add 5 to both sides. I get 11 is equal to b. So from here, y is equal to, slope is -5, x plus 11 is what we get right there. So again, you can see here that you can use the slope-intercept formula if that's how you like to do these. One more example we'll work through here. Again, we have to calculate our slope first. We have 5 minus 1 over 5 minus negative 3. That gives us 4 over 8, which is 1/2. Looks like we might end up with some fractions here. So I'm going to go ahead and use y equals mx plus b. A little less work with the fractions there. Y is 1, m is negative 3, b is 1/2, or x is 1/2. Ooh, that's backwards, but it works out the same there. This should be the 1/2, that should be the negative 3, but it'll work out the same. This is negative 3/2 plus b. We add 3/2 to both sides. Three halves is 1.5 plus 1 is 2.5, so we end up with 5/2 is equal to b. That gives me a formula, y equals 1/2 x plus 5/2 for this last one on the right side here. So again, that's all we have. The only new part to this process is calculating the slope first. So other than that, these problems are the same as what we have been doing, so we should be in good shape. Practice these a little bit the next couple days. See you tomorrow.